students, Sairam. Let us continue with the same chapter, chapter number 8, comparing quantities. And today we will understand how to use percentages to convert percentages to decimals and fractions, and then to convert percentages to how many. And based on these concepts, we are going to solve some questions of exercise 8.2. Today we will do from question number 4 to question number 8. So let us start. First is how to use percentage. Sometimes we are given statements like 20% of 10 or 80% of 400. But what does that mean? 20% of 10, here the total value is 10. So here 10 is the total value and we have to find out 20% of 10. So we have to find out 20% of this total value. Now how do we find it? We have learned this before, when of is there, we will replace of with multiplication. So we will write like this, 20% of 10, which is equal to 20%. In place of we will write multiplication into 10. And then you know what is 20%. We will multiply 20 by 1 upon 100. So 20 into 1 upon 100, that is 20 upon 100. You can write directly 20 upon 100 into 10. Now you know what to do. We will reduce these two numbers. So as you know, 10 tens are 100. So here what will come? Here 10 will come. Or you can reduce this also. You can reduce these two numbers also. You can reduce this numbers also. So here these two numbers are reduced. Numerator is 20 and the denominator is 100. So they are reduced. So you will get 2 upon 10 into 10. And then this 10 is in the denominator and this 10 here. So we will reduce this 2. This 2 will be cut. So only 2 will be left. So answer will be 2. That means 20% of 10 is 2. Same way, the next one also we will solve in this way. 80% of 400. So 80%, in place of we will write multiplication and then 400. And 80% we will write in fraction. It will be 80 upon 100. 80 upon 100 into 400. And then what we will do? We will reduce it. This 2 0 and this 2 0 will be cut. And then what will be left? 80 upon 1. In the denominator only 1 will be left into 4. This is left. These two zeros will be cut. So only 4 will be left. And then 80 into 4. This is in the denominator. So 80 into 4 is 320. So this way we are going to solve. Now we will do question number 4. In the last presentation we have completed till question number 3. So today we are going to start question number 4 of exercise 8.2. Find A. The first one is 15% of 250. So first we will remove this of. In place of we will write multiplication. So that is done here. 15% multiplied by 250. And you know 15% is 15 upon 100 into 250. And then what we will do? We will reduce this. You can see here 1 0, here 1 0. This will be cut. So what you will get? 15 upon 10 multiplied by 25. And then if you want, you can reduce this 2 number also or this 2 number also. Here also these two numbers are divisible by 5. Here also these two numbers are divisible by 5. So here these two are divided by 5. So you will get 5 3s are 15. 5 2s are 10. So you will get 3 upon 2 multiplied by 25. And then what we will do? We are going to multiply these two numbers. 25 into 3 is 75 upon 2. So when you divide 75 by 2, you will get 37.5. So 15% of 250 is 37.5. Now the B part of the same question, question number 4. 1% of 1 hour. So you have to find out 1% of 1 hour. So what we will do, first we are going to write in place of multiplication. So 1% multiplied by 1 hour. And then this percent we are going to convert it into fraction. As you know, percent is 1 upon 100. So 1 into 1 upon 100 is 1 upon 100 only, multiplied by 1 hour. So you will get the same fraction 1 upon 100, and then we will convert it into decimal. So here you can see 2 zeros are there. So point will shift from here to 2 places on the left. So one place is occupied by 1, and then here we will add 1 0, and then we will give decimal point. So you will get 0.01, or you can write 0.01, because before decimal you can add 1 0, and the unit will be hour. So this way you are going to solve it in your maths classwork notebook. Then we will go to C part. Find 20% of rupees 2500. So same method, of will be replaced by multiplication side. We will multiply, and then 20% we will write as 20 upon 100 into 2500. And then we are going to reduce this, 0 will be cut. You will get 2 upon 10 into 2500. You can reduce this also, I told you before. And then now what we'll do, this 2 let us reduce, this 0 will be cut. So we will get here 250, and here this 0 will be cut, so only 1 will be left. So 2 upon 1 into 250, and then 250 into 2 is 500. At the end also you can write the unit, or you can write in every step also. But don't forget to write the unit, because here unit is given rupees, so you have to write in the answer also rupees. Now next is calculating percentage. This is very important, because every time whenever you give exam, you need to know how to find out the percentage of your marks. So here this is an example. Let us see how to find out. Harshit has scored following marks in 5 subjects out of 100. So that means every subject is out of 100. So he got 80, 75, 95, 70, 80. And we have to calculate his percentage. So you know how to do. First we will write the marks scored by Harshit. So all the marks are written here, 80 plus 75 plus 95 plus 70 plus 80. So you can see all the 5 marks are written. And then we are going to add all the 5 marks here. First these 2 are added, you will get 155, and these 2 are added together, 165, and then this is kept here like this. You can add all together also, or you can add it in this way also. And then these 2 are added, you will get 320 plus 80. And then on addition this, we will get 400. That means he scored 400 marks. And the total marks, each subject was of 100, so 5 subject means 500. So total marks is equal to 500. So now how to find out percentage? You will first write marks scored by him, marks scored upon total marks into 100%. And then you have calculated here, he scored 400. So we will write here 400 upon total marks, and total marks is here 500. So we'll write here 500. 400 upon 500 into 100%, because we have to find out the percentage. So when we are finding out the percentage, you can write 100 upon 100 also, or you can write 100%. And then now we are going to reduce this 2 0, and this 2 0 will be cut. You will get 4 upon 5 into 100%. And then we will reduce this also, 5 and 100. When you reduce these two numbers, you will get here 5, 5 20s are 100. So here 20 will come. So 4 into 20, and percent also you will write. So 4 into 20 is 80. That means he got how much? He got 80% marks. So this way you can also calculate your percentage of marks. Now next we will go to next question, 8.2, fifth question. Find the whole quantity if 5% of it is 600. So now what is given? 5% of total, whole quantity we have to find out. Total, let us write here in place of it, we can write total is 600. And you have to find out the whole quantity here. That means we have to find out the total quantity. So we will, in place of what we will write? We'll write first multiplication. So let us write this in this way. 5% multiplied by total is equal to 600. And then what we'll do? We are going to convert this percentage into fraction. So as you know, percentage is 1 upon 100. So 5 will be multiplied by 1 upon 100. So it will be 5 upon 100 multiplied by total, that is equal to 600. And now as we have to find out the whole quantity, that means total quantity, we will keep this on left side. And this fraction we are going to take it to the other side. So before that, first we will write down the number which is already there on right side, that is 600. So we'll write total is equal to, first we'll write 600 and then this 5 upon 100 we will bring it to the right side. So when will we bring it to the right side? This we have to write in reciprocal form. Actually we are dividing. When we are dividing, you know, you can write multiplication, but then you have to write this fraction in reciprocal form. This we have learned. So we will write 100 upon 5 and here multiplication sign. And now you know what you have to do. You can reduce these two numbers. You can reduce this 2 also. So here these 2 are reduced. So as you know, 25s are 100. So total, here total again will come. Total is equal to 600. We will write the same number multiplied by 100 upon 5. And 100 upon 5 is 20. So 600 into 20 is equal to, you know, 6 2s are 12. And here 2 0, here 1 0. So totally there will be 3 zeros. So total is equal to 12,000. Now next B part of the same question number 5. 12% of it is rupees 1080. So what is given? 12% of total, in place of it, total is rupees 1080 and 80. So what we'll do? We will convert this, we will replace off by the sign, that is multiplication. So we'll write 12% multiplied by total is equal to rupees 1080. Now 12% will be written as 12 upon 100 multiplied by total is equal to rupees 1080. Now same method we are going to keep total here on left side because you have to find out the whole quantity. So total will be kept here and this fraction we will be taking to the other side. So let us take that. But before taking this to the other side, we will write this number. So rupees 1080. First we will write and then multiply. And then this 12 upon 100 we will write. When you will bring it to this side, you have to write in reciprocal form. So 100 upon 12. So 100 upon 12. And then you have to reduce it. Now you can see here these two numbers. You can, this is easier for us to reduce. This 2 first will reduce, or you can reduce this 2 also. It is up to you because both are, you can see here, both are divisible by 2. So here these 2 are divided. So you will get 2 6 are 12 and 2 540. 2 into 540 is 1080. So here 540 is written into 100 upon 6. And then again we have to reduce these two numbers. You know, 6 90s are 6 9s are 54. So 90 will come. 6 into 90 is 540. So here 90 is written. If you want, you can reduce this also. You will get the same answer, rupees 90 into 100. And 90 into 100 is 9,000. So total is rupees 9,000. Next question, C part of the same question number 5. 40% of it is 500 kilometer. So we will write like this, 40% into total is equal to 500 kilometer. Now again, now 40% will convert it into fraction. It will become 40 upon 100 into 12 is equal to 500 kilometer. If you want, you can write the unit at the end also. And then total we will keep here, same method, is equal to, first we'll write 500 here, and this we will take it to the other side. So here it will become 100 upon 40, and then we will reduce this two numbers, 0 0 will be cut, you will get 10 upon 4, 500 into 10 upon 4, and then we will reduce it, this will get 10 upon 2, and then on reducing these two numbers, 250 and 2, here you will get 125, here you will get 1. So 125 into 10 is equal to 1250. So total is 1250 kilometer. So this way you will try to solve these all questions on your own. Now next is percentage to fractions and decimals. So we will learn how to convert percentage to fraction also, as well as to decimals also. So let us see. This is question number 6 of the same exercise 8.2. Convert given percents to decimal fractions and also to fractions in simplest form. So when I am solving here, you please keep your textbook open and see the questions which I am solving here, and try to learn the method, and then you solve it on your own, and then you can check whether you have done it correctly or not. See here, the first one is 25%. Here it is solved, it is converted into decimal, and this side it is converted into fraction. So first 25%, what we will do? We will write in this way, 25 multiplied by, as percent is given, and you know percent is 1 upon 100. And then we'll multiply, 25 into 1 is 25 upon 100. Now first we are going to convert this into decimal. So you can see here in the denominator there are 2 0. So it is divided. So point will shift to which side? It will shift to left side. By how many places? As here there are 2 0. So by 2 places. One place here, one place here. So here the point will come. So answer will be 0.25. Now next is, in the next column, fraction, because here there are two parts. You have to first convert into decimal fraction. This is the decimal fraction part, and then we have to convert it to fraction also. So this is that part, fraction. So first 25, this step is same like this, 25 into 1 upon 100, and then 25 ones are 25 upon 100, and then we will not bring in decimal form, we will reduce it. So when you reduce it, you will get 5 upon 20. Both are divisible by 5. 5 5s are 25, 5 20s are 100. And then again you can reduce. You can reduce again by 5. 5 1s are 5, 5 4s are 20. So we'll keep it in the fraction form. You will get 1 upon 4. Now next question, B part. The question is 150%. So here also it is converted first into, here this is the first part decimal, and here this is the second part, it is converted into fraction. So 150% will be 150 into 1 upon 100. So what you will do, it will be 150 upon 100. Now this 0 0 will be cut, 15 upon 10, and then we will convert it into decimal. So it will be 1.5. Now here you have to convert it into fraction. So 150 into 1 upon 100. So 150 upon 100, and then 0 0 will be cut, 15 upon 10. You will reduce it more, you will get 3 upon 2. So this is the fraction form of 150%. Same way, now the third part also I have solved here, 20% decimal form, and this is the fraction form. 20% will write 20 into 1 upon 100. So 20 ones are 20 upon 100. 0 0 will be cut, so you will get 2 upon 10, and then we'll convert it into decimal. So you will get 0.2. Here you can see 10 is there in the denominator. So point will shift to the left by 1 place. Now here this is the fraction form. We will write 20, this step is same like here. So 20 into 1 upon 100. 20 ones are 20 upon 100. Now this 0 0 will be cut. You will get 2 upon 10. And then you reduce it more, you will get 1 upon 5. So this is the simplest form. This is the answer. Now question number 7 of the same exercise 8.2. In a city, 30% are females, 40% are males, and remaining are children. what percent are children. So first whatever is given we will write that. Percentage of females is equal to 30%. Percentage of males is equal to 40%. Total person, you know, when we have to find out what percent are children, that means total person we have to take always 100%. And percentage of children we have to find out. So first you will write like this: total percentage is equal to percentage of females plus percentage of males plus percentage of children. Now we know first total percentage we know, that is 100%. Always total we have to take 100. So 100% is equal to percentage of females are given 30%. So here 30% written. Percentage of males are given 40%. And we have to find out percentage of children. So plus percentage of children. Next step, 100% as it is, you will write is equal to 30 plus 40 is 70% plus percentage of children. And then what you will do, you will have to subtract this two. So you will bring this one, if you want you can write this step here on left side, and this one you can bring it to the right side. And then percentage of children will be 100. This, when you will bring it to this side, it will become negative, because here it is positive. It has no sign, means it is positive. When you bring it to this side, it will become minus. So 100 minus 70 is 30%. So you will get the percentage of children as it is 30%. Now next we are going to learn to convert percentages to how many. So let us see one question. This is question number 8 based on it of the same exercise 8.2. Out of 15,000 voters in a constituency, 60% voted. Find the percentage of voters who did not vote. Can you now find how many actually did not vote? So we have to first find out the percentage of voters who did not vote, and then you have to find out how many actually, the number of people, those who did not vote. So first we will write what is given in the question. Percentage of voters who voted. So that is given in the question, that is 60%. Now percentage of those who did not vote, it will be total, we have to always take 100%. 100 minus 60. So 100 minus 60% will be 40%. That means 40% of the people who did not vote. And they have given here in the question out of 15,000 voters. That means total number of voters are 15,000. So number of people who did not vote will be 40% of 15,000. Total voters are 15,000. So 40% of 15,000. So 40% will be 40 upon 100 multiplied by 15,000. And then you know how to work out this 0, 0 will be cut. This 0, 0 will be cut. So when you work out this, when you multiply these two numbers, you will get 6,000. Therefore, 6,000 people did not vote. Now children, this is your homework for today of the same exercise. Question number 4, find D part. 3 parts I have solved. So D part is your homework. Question number 5 also 3 parts I have solved today. These 2 parts are your homework. And question number 6, 3 parts I have shown you. So D part is your homework. So that's all for today. Thank you.